day 7. Another lovely day for Universal. We're heading to Islands Adventure for early entry, so we can get on Velocicoaster. The streams of people that are in front of us will be heading probably for Hagrid, so we're hoping that Velocicoaster will be not too bad to start off with, and we might even be able to get on it twice, depending on how long the wait time is. And then we'll hit up Hulk, Dr. Dooms, and then we'll see what Hagrid's is after that. If it's an hour wait, we're willing to wait an hour for it. But usually during the early entry it gets to like 90, over 100 minutes, and then people are still standing and wait for it. So we'll see how we're going, but we're just got some breakfast, got Starbucks. So
caramel ribbon crunch because we heard good reviews, so give it a shot. It's very tasty.
I need warm coffee in the morning, so I've got an Americano with oat milk, and then we've got a couple of bacon Gouda sandwiches because they're very nice.
We've been having the hot coffee in the room. However, at Universal, it's like the creamer is like powder as opposed to like the liquid pots, which we're not as keen on.
There's a reason why they've got a Starbucks in the lobby. That's where everyone goes. So yeah, don't drink the coffee in the room. Get yourself Starbucks. Yeah. But we'll have these.
Disney's
then
great. Disney's fine. Have their coffee all day long.
Yeah.
Go get yourself French vanilla creamer from the canteen, even better.
Yeah. But we'll have these and then we'll head into the park. And we'll see you on Velocicoaster. Round 1 was so good, we had to go on it again. Still a walk on, so we'll try and do it as many times in a row.
That because we didn't have the camera with us, it was a walk on.
So
posted at 15, but a walk on. I mean, even if it's 15, fine.
So if it keeps like this, we'll probably just try and get on it as many times as possible in a row until. I don't think we can praise Velocicoaster enough for how it feels.
So much fun.
So much fun. It's
so much.
So worth it coming in early entry because we could go on it probably 3-4 times.
Yeah.
I mean, Hagrid's is up at 100
Sorry,
minutes.
I tapped out. I'm being a wimp.
So Hagrid's is up at 100 minutes, whereas Velocicoaster is 50. It's crazy.
Sorry, I took a photo that I'm very proud of, so I'm just showing Mike. I don't know if you can see that very well.
You'll see it on Instagram. So yeah, it's I swivel between it being the best ride in Orlando. And for me, because I'm such a big fan of the franchise.
They're two very different rides, like Guardians and Velocicoaster.
Yeah.
That's like a proper big, like, high thrill roller coaster. Guardians, I think, is more of like an immersive experience, and it's they're both so smooth.
To be fair, last time we rode it, we didn't.
I noticed a lot more dinos this time going through that first paddock.
And the first paddock, when you go into it, we never noticed before that it missed. There's a load of mist before you then shoot off.
Yeah. And it's so cool as that, like, this has always been there, but it's just so cool when you're sat waiting to go and you can then see the screens with the raptors getting ready to run as well, and then they take off and then you're like, whoosh!
It's not just a great ride, it's also one of the best queues.
Yes,
The queue for that is amazing. We're about to go into, when we eventually go into Hagrid's, the queue for that's so boring. You're in hallways and hallways and hallways.
That honestly sticks in my head as one of the worst queues between that Dudley Do Right and Ride the Resistance, because when we went, the ride went down, so we're stuck in the corridors forever, and it's like so uninteresting.
Just for what you think Harry Potter is, to think that the things you could do with a queue, and they just don't. It's a shame. But
I think compared to what we were saying in the previous vlog to do with Forbidden Journey, that's so well themed with it going through Hagrid's Hogwarts even. But yeah.
And Gringotts is very good as well. So it's
Gringotts is beautiful. Just going back to the Velocicoaster there, I noticed for the first time, which is obviously just me being like overwhelmed by the time that we got to the end of the ride previously, that at the end of it, when they were like on the sort of tannoy, that they end up saying like, oh yeah, like we've got an emergency or like a situation over next door over in River Adventure. I think that's really clever. Yeah. It ties it together nicely.
Yeah. So I think we're going to get some water. And
yeah, it's quite thirsty.
The park's going to open soon, so we might head towards Marvel and do the Hulk and Dr. Doom's Fearfall and
Hulk and get your head battered about. Go from like a super smooth roller coaster to one that just batters you.
And we can't go over there without going on Spidey's.
Of course.
Have a wee ride on Spidey as well. So when we've been needing water in the park, instead of buying the bottled water, we actually brought in our bottle, and if you come to the Coke freestyle machines, they do actually have a water option.
Click here. Click here. And then either, depending on the version of it, it'll either be a physical button that you press or it's like a little tappy touch screeny. Fill it with water. Oh, ignore my shaky hands.
And if you've got, say, a
There we go.
flask, something bigger, you can, there's ice there as well, so you've got to have some ice water.
Yeah.
And the actual water out of these tastes a lot better than what you'd be getting out of tap anyway. We are braving the
90-minute
queue. We're going to see how long it takes. It's bang on 9 o'clock now. So we'll see if it does actually take.
Velocicoaster was posted at 15, remember? And it was a walk-on both times. And maybe the second time I'd maybe say 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Absolutely tops.
And they're not known for doing it, but they might be doing what Disney does and then trying to scare you off by going in by waiting the wait time.
Especially when we're just at park opening for general guests now.
Yeah, so we'll see how we get on. 9 o'clock now, and then we'll update you when we actually get on ride.
You know what, even if it is 90 minutes, we've been pretty fortunate so far this trip. Here it comes. That it's been... We've not done too badly with queues, so...
Yeah.
If it is, it is. What are you going to do?
And even the rides that we're getting on after this, which will be Hulk, Dr. Dooms, they're usually about 5-10 minute waits.
It shouldn't be bad.
So even if we do take 90 minutes on this one, we'll be on the other rides pretty quickly, and then we plan to jump out the parks early today because we've got Halloween Horror Nights tonight.
Yeah,
so we'll be having a wee break in a room for maybe like an hour or two, and then head out, get some early, not dinner, but lunch, bigger lunch, so that we're ready to go for Horror Nights. Hagrid's Cottage in the queue.
Just for reference, this is what I mean by the queue being very boring. Goes like this for you. That is us off of Hagrid's.
Yeah.
So posted at 90 minutes. We were on and off in 60.
Yeah, can't
so
complain.
yeah, that's what we were kind of hoping would be the case. So yeah.
We looked in the app, and when we were in the queue it jumped to 65.
Yes.
And then went back up to 90, and it's now showing as 105.
Yeah.
So I think we got in there at the right time.
Oh, definitely.
Got an hour. Which we said we'd be willing to wait an hour. We did wait an hour, exactly.
Yeah.
So fantastic
Fairly
ride.
quick hour. I don't feel like it's felt too long, which is good. It's got the Hogwarts Express behind us there. We, I think, are going to head round to do Hulk and probably Spider-Man again.
And Dr. Dooms. And then we'll get right heading out the park because we've got a few things we need to buy. We need to get your HHN t-shirt for tonight.
No, I've already got a t-shirt for tonight.
Oh, you're not going there tonight?
I've got my cat one.
So head to Marvel section, smash out all the rides there, and then see what we're doing after that.
Yeah, catch you soon.
This is really good. S'mores as well. Don't think there's many greater sights in a theme park than Velocicoaster with the Discovery Centre in the background. And you got Hogwarts peering over. Look at that roll. Wow. characters out. Wolverine's over here. You got Storm and Cyclops down here. Very cool.
So we skipped out on Hulk because the wait time was a bit longer than we were keen for. So just been on Doctor Doom.
Yeah, good fun.
It is good fun. I don't like the bit at the start because it takes a while to get loaded with anticipation. And I don't know if you can see it. See if we can see the takeoff. Whee! Totally flings up in the air, and then you do a couple of bounces up and down.
I think Tower of Terror is more intense than that.
Yeah, there's more to it.
This is just a bit, go really fast up and then it's just a slow down.
Got a really cool view. I just don't like that there's a bit of like give in the shoulder restraints, and it just makes me a bit nervous. It's fine. We're here. We're alive.
Survive.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom got out of fear. He's a way to fight the plastic.
Exactly.
Noisy cats up here. Universal Christmas store. Done in Islands of Adventure for today. So we, after Dr. Seuss, went on Doom. It was good fun. And then we went to meet Spider-Man.
We did, yes.
Because you wanted to get a message for
my friend's wee boy. Yeah, so we did that.
Wee boy back home. So yeah, it was nice. So basically you just handed Spider-Man your phone and then he recorded a video for it, which is really cool. So that's very nice of him. And yeah, we just had a few pictures with him, and then we ended with going on the Spider-Man ride. Because how can you not go on the Spider-Man ride? So
it said 10 minutes, it was more like 5.
Yeah, 5. But the queue in there is good, so you just want to watch going around that queue. And now we've just made our way out of the park because we're going to head back to the hotel. We've got some voodoo donuts in there. We also want to stop by the Starbucks to see if we can get the Universal mug.
Yes.
Because we've got the 50th Disney ones
From last trip.
from 2 years ago. And we want to complete this set by getting the Universal one. We're hoping that they would have one for each park. But it seems just to be one for the whole resort.
Yeah.
The Universal one. So we're going to hop into there at a hotel and see if they've got it. We might hop into one of the shops here as well and see, pick up some merch, and then head back to the hotel for about an hour, see how long it goes, and then thinking of Cowfish for dinner tonight.
Yeah.
It's not a bit different.
Not tried there, so quite intrigued. Menu looks good.
Yes, some nice looking burgers in there, so that'd be a nice pre-HHN lunch.
Yeah.
You know, head in, take a couple of rides in there, get ready for Stay and Scream, and then go visit as many houses as we can.
Yeah.
And maybe go on a few rides, maybe the Mummy, Gringotts.
Go see the Death Eaters and Diagon Alley as well.
So it's going to be a very, very busy afternoon.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll take you on.
Recharge.
Yeah. See you soon.
So we popped into Starbucks on the way back. As you will see, we're looking at the mugs, but we don't have the Orlando one at the moment. So we grabbed a Americano, a Paradise drink, which I've never tried before, so giving that a shot. It's very much like the dragon fruit drink, which I was going to get, but then thought I'll try something new. So it's kind of the closest thing that the server compared it to, and I would agree. It's kind of like a pina colada, that kind of esque, which is very nice. And just a big cup of ice water too to keep us going. We're looking a bit more horror-like now that we've been sat and partially munched.
We are heading to Halloween Horror Nights. Fit check. Vampire.
Return of the Vampire, even.
And I have
Pennywise.
First floor.
Woohoo.
exciting.
Yeah, and I've got these little earrings that I got from Shein as well. Got little details going on. So if you can't tell by the outfits, we are on our way to HHN. We're going to go grab a bite to eat. I think we mentioned earlier. Oh, windy. Must be rain on the way. Yay. I think we mentioned earlier the plan is to go to Cowfish for a bite to eat. And then after that, we will head in and find the Stone Screamers and decide which one we're doing. Did we decide we were going to go to where like Ghostbusters and Insidious and Quiet Place were?
Yeah, they're all at the front of the park, so we're going to
do the big IPs.
Do the big IPs first and then head for the smaller ones at the back.
Sweet. You're very excited for Monsters though?
Yeah.
Universal Monsters.
Yeah. And
Bloodlines. Is that what it's called, this one?
Bloodlines, and then there's one that's about a museum. That sounds very
Yeah.
interesting. Okay, those up, but those are we just missed the bus.
Oh well, that's fine.
We'll go a little bit wait for the next one. They come every like 5-10 minutes. So
Yeah.
It's not bad, so yeah, we get some food and then Halloween Horror Nights time.
Yay! So this is the stop for the main parks. Now there is, ooh, it isn't that windy. There is the main entrance, which is just around that corner there. However, there's a little side door which is just down around that path that we can get in and out, which is just a short walk away from the lift that we need to go up to our floor, and it's on that corridor, so it's just as easy to go there really. Hello.
So we're sat in Cowfish having dinner. Both going for burgers.
Yep.
So I was from you. I went for the Royale one, which is a Wagyu beef burger. It was really good price for
Fancy
Wagyu.
pants.
Yeah, $25 for that. Never had Wagyu beef before.
Yeah.
So excited to try this. And I think you went for the
Bursan bacon burger, which was $22, so $3 difference to get Wagyu. Very good.
And it comes with some chips, and we just got some ice waters.
Ice water.
Because the plan is to go to straight from the gate to Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
We might get a drink in there, throw the queues right up.
Or if not, we'll probably be getting very sugary treats, so maybe getting something here is maybe not the best idea.
We've got the s'mores to get.
Yes.
We've got the
Stay Puft.
Stay Puft s'mores. We've got the red velvet cake pop.
Yes.
And
which is Insidious themed because the last time we were here there was it a coffin or was it a skull? A coffin, which was red velvet, and we were going to get that, but we didn't, and it's a regret. So I think we'll probably get that because it's like the closest thing. At least we can say that we've tried it.
Yeah. And we're also looking at the walking taco as well, because
Yeah.
the walking taco, so it comes in a Doritos bag, it's quite interesting, so we'll see what that's like.
Yes.
Other than that, I think we just wander around when we're not in the houses and see what other options there are. Yeah. Nice, long, got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Of course, got some time before it even starts because we're going to the Stay and Scream area. I think that when you go into the Stay and Scream area, some of the booths are actually open. So let's see if we can get the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man before the event even starts.
Yeah.
And we start getting away. So
May
it's
as well.
going to be an exciting night, and it's going to start off with some good food too.
Yeah, this is very good. See.
Food has arrived, and we've got one very happy face over here.
Yes.
It smells amazing. So this is Hannah's one. The Bursan cheese in there.
Yep.
Bacon looks very crispy. Really like it.
My alley.
It's like garlic and onions.
Yeah.
And then big portion of fries.
Stinky breath for days, but it's going to be delicious.
No kisses for you. And mine is the Wagyu beef one, but it also comes with pork belly on top. And some shiitake mushrooms. Ooh. And then big portion chips. So yeah. Let's get stuck into these.
Oh my gosh. They're so good.
Good chips? Yum. So, food's done. Now, just for everyone's knowledge, Hannah does not eat burgers until about a few months ago. She only started eating steak recently. So that was probably the first time you've ever ordered a burger as a main meal. So, what do you think?
Very, very tasty. It's the Bursan one, obviously has Bursan on it, bacon, mushrooms, onions. Very, very tasty. The burger itself is super tasty too. Chips were very nice. This was not as tasty. Only thing I would say is after we rolled the chips in, they quite salty.
Yeah.
So I think you could have like them. I'd say probably the same from a burger as well, but by the time I got a little bit into it, it was a bit on the salty side just with stuff that's in there, which was so delicious.
Yeah. In terms of my one, the Wagyu beef one, very tasty. It reminded me it was char grilled, so it reminded me a little of a taste of well, compared to would be a taste of like a Burger King burger.
I love that. Comparing Wagyu to Burger King. Oh.
It's the taste of it. I mean, the char grilledness of it. You get that char grilled flavour from my Burger King burger. So that's what it tastes like to me. It was very, very good. And yeah, I have to cut my chips because they were a bit overly salty. After a while, it starts even like a
Stinging you a little bit.
stinging you on your tongue. But
A
the
little
burger,
bit, very flavourful. But yeah, just the seasoning I think was just slightly over the top of the sauce.
yeah, burger, I would give an 8 out of 10. So yeah, very tasty. And we're now just ready to head up HHN, so we'll see you over there. So we are in and in Stay and Scream, and we're going to start off by getting the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
I don't know, from what I've heard.
Should be super yummy.
Thank you so much. His features aren't very defined, but still stay puffed. It's so cool seeing them like blasting them.
Yeah.
Tastes good. Not sure how we're eating the rest of it.
Pick up and get stuck in.
I'm trying. Oh no. Uh-oh. Hello from the Fireplace queue. I was about to say Ghostbusters, don't know why. We were going to say Ghostbusters because we just had our Stay Puft more. That was very sickly.
Well, marshmallow, the chocolate was quite like a solid chocolate bar, and then there's the
Yeah, I think the blowtorch was more, they're obviously just trying to be filling big quantities quickly, so I don't think it was kind of melted down in the same way that you would if you were probably doing it yourself. So yeah, the chocolate, apart from the odd bit, it was pretty just like a solid bar. But no, it was nice. It was $5.99, and then plus tax, I think it was $7.44.
Yeah.
I can't see. Yeah, $7.44, and that worked out at £5.12.
Not bad.
That's alright.
For snack of the night.
Yeah. I mean, we were getting it more for the
But it looks
pictureability of it.
Instagrammability.
Yes, Instagrammability of
Charts,
it.
It's
Yeah.
good that we got it before the actual event starts. So
Oh, absolutely. I think it's good that they've got that stuff open so that you can go to it.
still got an hour to go
Yeah.
to open, so just waiting in the queue now.
It's getting that little bit longer. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. The queue for Insidious and Ghostbusters is combined, so that's stretching quite a long while, and then I believe they'll be splitting them when they then get nearer to the top of the queue. But yeah, we're going to start with A Quiet Place and then see what the other two are looking like and try and do those before then heading further back in the park to do the originals. I say originals, technically the Monsters one's IP, even though it's Universal. But yeah, excited. We've opted for the floor.
Yeah. Nice comfy seat for the next 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Be on our feet.
5:15 for this one.
Be on our feet for the rest of the night. So.
Yeah, exactly. May as well enjoy it while we can. And until that house actually opens, we will be going nowhere anyway. So.
Might as well. It's probably still quite warm.
Yeah, it is.
So. Nice
And dry so far. Touch wood. Although you're half hoping for rain, so it'll clear the park out.
True.
Short wait times.
But we'll probably get all the IDs done and then it'll start raining and then it'll go.
Probably, yeah. And it'll be no help to us.
Might as well just take a wee seat now.
For sure.
Get some comfy food.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just kind of at the side of New York. You can probably hear the music playing. It's got the Mummy over here. So the park is still open at the moment, but they've just got the barriers in place. So if you were coming in via the main gates, if you came up this way and then round, you're only getting as far as the Mummy. If you wanted to go to the other side of the park, yeah, then have to go round the way, like round the other side of Transformers ride, just because of the way the basically got us pinned in. But yeah, intrigued. We didn't do the Stay and Scream last time, so this is a new experience for us. We used the early access for the hotels last time, which funneled you straight through a house, which I think was cell block ordered or something, which was fun. But yeah, I think this will be good for Libby's done, hopefully.
We are on the move.
Indeed.
First house, quiet place. Hopefully be in there in about the next 5 to 10 minutes.
It is 26 minutes past 5. The house is to officially open at 5:30. So we should get in super soon, hopefully. We're just to that. So I think it might just be down the corner.
Yeah, it's going to be next 10 minutes hopefully.
Clouds are looking quite grey over there, but they look like they're more moving in that direction, so hopefully we'll be fine.
Got punches anyway.
Yes. Yeah. A little rain won't hurt us. No. Little. We are almost there, and it is 20 to 6. And the house officially opens at 6:30, so 10 minutes. That's not bad going at all. So yeah, we can see the lights, so we should be in very
shortly.
And
first house down, quiet place. What do you think?
so good.
So good. So dark in there, you can hardly see
The
anything.
first corner, you can see absolutely nothing else. Literally like this. While you're grabbing on speed, trying to drag along. This is another thing, guys. He shoves me in front.
Just for this one, you went in first. But
So good.
So
the
good.
like puppets, animatronics, oh fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
The only shame was that the way that we went through the last room, there's a big giant animatronic, but it goes dark and then it comes up to light. So when we went through the room, it was all dark, so we couldn't
Yeah,
really
it was
get to
just
see
as we
it.
got into the room, you could just see like a flash of it. It looked so cool, but yeah, when we actually went through, it was in darkness.
Yeah,
But we saw a bit of it, which was really cool.
yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, amazing.
Lots of boat movies. Lots of movies. There's a fish, a bit of the boats and stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
the second one, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good. So I think next we're going to try and hit up Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
So we'll see you then.
So we are now in the queue for Ghostbusters. Oh, hair stuck all over my face. It's shown standbys up at 50. We'll
See what it is.
see. But
We
yeah,
get an indicator of what if the wait times are actually accurate.
Yes.
In this one.
Yeah.
Because I found today that we're right as well. They're showing 90 minute wait times in an hour, so yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So we'll find out. But yeah, we're at the back of it for a drop yet. And then you've got the stages here, which is pretty cool getting to see that.
Yeah.
Get a little bit backstage. But yeah, we think Insidious is in one of these buildings and Ghostbusters in the other.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's raining a little, not too bad. It's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, okay. Nice and cool.
Currently wearing this as a cape so I can get a little bit of a shielding, but also some cooling down. We're getting there. We've been in the queue about 20 minutes now.
It seems to be.
It's moving.
It's basically up and down here and then
Yeah.
around, so hopefully not too much longer.
Could be worse. Just seen a lady knitting to pass time in the queue. And that's a novel one. I like it. Keep you occupied. So just to follow up on mentioning earlier that Michael always puts me first in going through the houses, Michael's very valiantly offered to go first in Ghostbusters.
You're welcome.
Help my knight in shining armour. I really need him to go ahead of me for this one because it's going to be so scary. It's going to be the scariest house of the night. Well done, you. Bravo.
Well done.
Thoughts on Ghostbusters?
Oh, that was awesome. So many little Stay Puft Marshmallow men in
Yes.
every single room, they're everywhere.
And there were spoilers, but there's a guy absolutely covered in them too, which is hilarious.
There's nods to the other movies as well, some of the villains from the other movies are actually in there. They're not in Frozen Empire, but they do appear in this house,
Yeah.
so they do jump out here some points. The guy from the painting in the second movie, he's in there. For some reason he's in there, but he jumps out here, it's very good. But yeah, even from the start, there's somebody hiding around, jumping out here. Even at the end, when you think it's all done, somebody else
Yeah,
jumps out
literally
here.
at the exit there was a jump scare, it was fabulous.
It was really fun. It wasn't really a horror house, it's more just like a funny...
No, but like there were sort of
jump
scary
yeah.
bits as well, like jump scares, yeah, I should say, which I think are good. I don't know what your opinion is. I preferred that it was a little bit lighter in that one. In The Quiet Place, as we said, I think it was a little bit too dark at points, whereas that I think was just perfect. There was one bit, there were several bits which were quite cool, maybe literal.
bit where,
Yeah.
if you've seen Frozen Empire, it's a bit where they go into a room and everyone's standing frozen. And that's in there, so you go into a room and everyone's like...
Well, with the record player, they start playing it and then they don't end up very well.
Yeah.
And the... What was the other bit I was going to say? Oh yeah, there was a bit with again, spoilers, so fast forward if you don't want to hear them. Not what you expect in Florida at all. The snow, it was snowing.
Well, you see the fire stations in there.
Yes. And the car.
And the car. So, really, really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Oh, also time check. It was posted at 50. I would say it took about 40. So we're slightly speedier. But yeah, it was good fun. Enjoying themselves in the torture fair. Oh dear, this guy's not doing well. My pair did. So how do we wander through the skier zone there at Torture Fair and...
Really fun.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
A few
You got
bits
some good interactions with the characters as well.
Yeah, the play doctor guy there, that was great.
Got a little video of it. I got a couple of photos that we'll insert as well. So yeah, it was good to see that, but yeah, that was really fun.
And we're just heading into Major Sweets. Let's go for Mr. Sweets.
Mr. Sweets, who's Mr.
Major,
Sweets?
oh my goodness.
Is that a
The
downgrade?
bottom, yeah. I'm heading in there because it says 15 minutes, so this is the closest we'll get to Fast and Furious at this moment in time. What a shame.
So, Major Sweets.
Yes.
There's a decent house.
That's decent.
It's good fun.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of kids high on sweets coming out and attacking you. That's it. All the free we've done so far is number 3.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be the best house for anyone, I don't think, but it's good fun.
It's good fun.
And we're about to head into the Insidious Blumhouse scare zone, so we're going to see some familiar characters. It's going to be good fun. So this contains Happy Death Day, Purge characters. From Freaky. Let us know in the comments if you know what Blumhouse movie this is. Union worker. Uncle Sam, it is. So we'll head to the Blumhouse at a later point because there's meant to be other characters that way to grab her from Blackpool.
Oh yeah, you're right, I'm missing him.
He's not out yet, so we'll come back.
Larry. So we're back.
Yeah, we'll come back and see if he's out.
And it'll be pretty cool in the dark as well, it's still quite late in the morning.
Yeah, so we'll come back for this one because there's a couple of characters we'll see. There's also a Wolfman co-op. He does come out and meet and greet, so you might see him later on as well. He's not out at the moment. There is a show on Tunnel Circus, but we're not going to do that. I don't think. Not interested in seeing that tonight. We're going to concentrate on
more houses.
Yeah, and there's one coming up that's only a 25-minute wait. So, let's see which one this is. Looks like a Turn Up Bloodlines.
Okay.
So, Universal Monsters, 25-minute wait. Happy days. We're making good time with the houses.
Oh yeah.
No, we've not got Express. We're not doing Express.
No.
I don't see the point in spending
20 past 7 at the moment.
£130 plus on Express to get through them quicker.
To be quite honest, we're like, where we can avoid, well, I was going to say where we can avoid it. We've always avoided it, we've never done it.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have to pay for like lightning lanes, express pass for HHN. Already paying for the tickets.
Yeah.
Make the most of what we can do, and we've done 3 houses so far.
Mm-hmm. This is a 4th. It's going to be at least 25-minute wait.
Yeah.
Then got another couple to do. Then we'll.
Yeah. I think the museum's right next to this one, so we should be able to basically hop right in line for that. So that'll be number 5. And that knocks off all the ones we want to do anyway.
Yeah, and then we still have a couple of bits of food do we want to get. So we'll see about getting that.
Yeah.
And then we'll go see the theatres as well.
Yes.
So
And get on Gringotts hopefully.
good fun. And we're showing you how to do it without Express and how to pay that extra cost. Now, you might just want to go for the houses as quickly as possible, and you know, a lot of people want to make use of the fact that there's loads of drinks available, and there's rides that can go on. There's a lot of rides, but we're just taking it easy, doing what we can do. Still got plenty of time till it closes. It does shut at 1 a.m. so
Okay.
you know, there's tons and tons of time to go. We're not saying we're going to stay at that point because we're going to early entry for Universal tomorrow. But
it's 3 a.m. for the thing, or do they just like allow for?
they allow for people coming up. Yeah, so
I can't remember if we mentioned that the quick service at the hotel's open till 3 a.m. on HHN night to allow people to grab a bite to eat afterwards, which I think is a very clever idea. It's also good for them because they're going to make money out of it too.
obviously,
But let's say, for example, by the time we get back later, we do feel a bit peckish, then we'd be able to grab some.
Yeah. There's other things that we want to get here. Maybe the walking taco, the red velvet cake. So we'll see what we get done. Might obviously try a drink as well because it's still quite warm out.
Yeah,
we're keeping
like
hydrated
down in water.
with some ice water, but yeah, we might fancy a wee beer later on just to celebrate the night. We'll see. But yeah, we're just in the queue for
Turn Up Bloodlines.
Turn Up Bloodlines Universal Monsters one. So we'll see how good this one is.
So I was mistaken, it is Goblin Feast, which is next to Bloodlines, and they're just done in the sort of sprung tent, so we've got all the queue around here. So we'll see how we go. Well, this is a new one. We've just been given some tickets that we need to show to get into the attraction. It's very cute.
So we just got out of the Turn Up Bloodlines, Universal Monsters house. I think it was a really good run through.
I really liked it.
Yeah, it was really good. Spoiler alert, but it's basically Van Helsing's daughter, granddaughter, who's up against a lot of our female monsters, like Dracula's daughter, Bride of Frankenstein. There was a werewolf type, and then an Axe on the Moon, who they'll know from the Mummy movies, is in there as well. And spoiler alert, Van Helsing's daughter doesn't make it.
She did.
She did.
She did.
Her head is gone.
Her head is gone.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
the monsters win. Yeah, very good house.
It was good. It was good fun. I think like even the decor and stuff, they had some like books that the writing was like appearing and things like that. And the jumps were really well done too.
There's one that was like a werewolf that was on a rope and it came flying out and right in the guy's face.
Noose, but it was like she was obviously on like a run thing.
Yeah,
that was so cool.
There was a guy in front of us and then she jumped out and went right for him. And he wasn't too happy, he was scared. But yeah, that was a really good one. So
Thoughts on this?
we're just going to head to the next house. We're going to catch up in a minute. So the next house is going to be Museum to the exhibit.
Goblin Feast was quite busy looking. It was posted 35, but it looked a very long queue, and we just had the same with
Turn Up Bloodlines.
a Turn Up Bloodlines.
So cinema, which is one after it, is an hour at the moment.
Yes, which we will go and do that. But if it wants to drop a little bit, that'd be fantastic. But yeah, we'll do this once in 20 minutes because that's pretty perfect.
And then get there.
Yeah.
This fall, our newest exhibit will be opening. The rotting stone from Western Europe has hundreds of years of folklore built up around it.
So,
Museum done.
museum's done. You got a really good scare.
I did. Well, I could see a bit of movement. Like there was some sort of plant life, and you could see it kind of wrestle. And I was kind of looking at the bottom, and like, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden, this guy in like, not saying guy, could have been a girl, who knows? Like in kind of like camouflage gear or something, was like, ah!
Yeah, you ran at you.
You literally ran at me.
Yeah.
Literally like this.
That was brilliant.
It was great.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good fun.
The only thing I'll say was there's a few bits where there was nothing and there should have been something. So I think that one,
Yeah,
maybe there's a
maybe
few
legs
scare.
are on the staff
Yeah.
part.
So maybe
You
there's
can
a
see the
staff change.
curtains,
Yeah.
or maybe it was just a case of we just missed the timing of it.
Yeah,
I don't know, but it was very good.
yeah. I think the scares were good.
Yeah.
I don't know really what storyline in terms of, I don't think it's the best storyline that we've had so far. But other than that, the natural scares and natural scare actors are really good. So yeah, another really good one. So just taking a wee stop, wee pit stop, and got to a walking tackle. It's called
Try
the
what you look
tortilla chips. Tortilla chips.
That big, did
I tried to say Dorito and tortilla chips at the same time. That's what I came out of that. And some mince.
Yeah,
It's pretty nice.
smells good.
So we're just gonna have this, go get some water, and then back into the madness probably.
It's back raining again, so we're just taking out all the seat and plus Rex the leggies, and we're just under the ledge bit. We'll sit in here, but it wasn't the comfiest in the bum because it's just a little ledge, and then we've just got a little beer to treat ourselves as well, so we're just going to share that while we munch our walking taco.
It's still very warm, so it's very
It's
refreshing.
roasting, yeah, I know.
But yeah, I had an eye on this walking tackle since it was announced, so
Yeah.
should be good. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. Just while we have paused here, and this popped into my head, I don't want to assume that if you are watching this that you are by any means an expert on parks. This might be the first video that you've watched for all we know. You might notice that we filmed some stuff at Disney when we're on the rides, but at Universal we've not done that. At Universal you're not allowed to film on the rides, and the same for the porterhouses as well. You're not to film on those. So we can take sort of video of the other side and of the queue for things, but not of the actual ride or the horror house. Disney do allow you to do it, but we tend to only film like a little bit because we do want to be able to enjoy the ride too. But it's just in case you were curious about that, that's the reason for it. Some videos will show ride footage from Universal. That's obviously the prerogative to do that, but since you're not meant to, we tend to just kind of prefer to stick to that. I mean, certainly something say like Velocicoaster, you need to put all your belongings into a locker. Same for quite a lot of the other rides as well. So it's kind of physically not possible unless you have to take your phone on you and have that in a different like pocket or something. But yeah, it's handy to know that. Universal do have videos of certain of the rides on their own YouTube as well if you wanted to have a look, and as I say, some people do film it. So there are ones out there if you want to have a look at what you're in for. But yeah, just to add that little bit of information.
That was a nice wee stop and meal.
It was. Nice wee rest of the feet. The beer was very refreshing, which was nice.
The guy who served us the beer was really good as well. He gave us a
he
few
was really
tips.
good. Yeah, he was telling us about one of the booths further round towards where the Slaughter Cinema actual queue is. That they've got like two specialty beers. So they've got one which is like an ale, which is like red in colour, and one that's like got a pumpkin one.
Yeah, pumpkin one sounds really nice.
It does.
But we're just about to go into Slaughter Cinema.
Sorry, the rain looks really cool. I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, but because the light's shining, it kind of looks like it's snowing a little bit, or it's like sort of fire embers. It's cool.
The taco's nice. Nice pulled meat in it. It was like pulled beef. It was like ground beef, so it's good.
Yeah.
And
Doritos, cheese, some lettuce.
can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So
just
basically it was
filled
a walking taco in a Doritos bag.
Which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think walking taco is literally just the fact that like it's handheld, that you can just walk with it.
You are. Yeah, so we're just gonna head over to Slaughter Cinema. That might be our last house of the night because we still want to go for the Scare Zones.
Yeah.
And we're to go
I'd like
check
to
out.
go to Diagon Alley to
Diagon
go
Alley.
see the Death Eaters, and I'd like to walk on Gringotts as well. I mean, if we don't get on Gringotts, it's not the end of the world, but we'll be back here in the morning.
Yeah.
but usually the wait times are pretty good for it.
Yeah. I've seen a few of the rides and they've been like 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So they've been...
But yeah, all the houses are like sky high, so hence why we're saying Slaughter Cinema will probably be the last one.
That's showing us 45 minutes at the moment. The rest of them all showing an hour. Insidious is over 70 minutes, so it's quite...
I think that's because Insidious has been so hyped up in terms of that, like, oh, it's absolutely terrifying.
Oh well.
So yeah, I mean, if we miss it, we miss it. I'm not too...
Get that face. Doesn't want to be scared.
So Slaughter Cinema is posted at a 60-minute wait. We have just hopped in the queue and it is... What time is it? Half 9.
Yeah.
Just 12. 9:30. So we'll see how we get on. It's a way back in the back again, so it's just outside of Men in Black.
Yeah.
Between Men in Black and the Coke building. Just popped in to fill up our water bottle so that we're ready. Yeah, looks pretty cool back here. It's got a big cinema screen, so if you can't hear me, that's why. But yeah, out in the sprung tents again. This looked pretty busy earlier. We could see it from when we were coming around from Universal Monsters, and I think the tent is actually just next to the museum one, but it's just in a different sort of queue system. So yeah, we will let you know. Slaughter Cinema was showing 60 minutes when we were all the way back there, all the way up there, and then round and down to where we are. It's now showing a 75-minute wait when all of that's clear.
Yeah.
So we're just saying we think that's kind of the way that they maybe deal with clearing people out, because it puts people off.
Yeah, we heard two of the cast members talking about having to clear it out. So I think that they evaluate where it is at, bump up the wait time, and then it scares people off basically from coming into it. So it's a smart move.
They lie.
Yeah, smart move.
They lie. For some reason, there is heaters that are on in this queue. Quite literally not cool.
With all this clown stuff.
Remnants of the old carnival up on the surface.
The hell is that?
Is it on the map?
With all the green goo in the barrels.
What was that?
Can't wait!
Slaughter Cinema, hour-long wait. So what's the wait?
It was the shark alone.
Yeah, the shark animatronic and they're worth it. Well, a few of them are quite funny.
Yeah.
The Killer Kringles, quite short, but
I know.
good idea.
It's quite
And then-
clever. It was just like really silly, like kind of beat it, kind of
Yeah, the mummy
horror
strippers.
films. Yeah, horse. Mummy strippers on wraps. Love it.
But one of them like walked right in front of you. I've never seen that before. Like,
No,
a scare-
well, I think she maybe was coming off of the pole and was then going back into the scare zone bit, so she was just like, no. Amazing. But yeah, gigantic shark,
I
like
know.
jaws, like literally like at you.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That was cool. Like that one.
Yeah, it was very good. So there's still loads of food options open.
Oh yeah.
Like, all the Springfield's open.
Yeah.
You can get yourself a Duff beer if you wanted to. Yeah. So it's not just the booths that they advertise as being the Halloween Horror Nights food. Basically the whole park is open in terms of food. It's very good. The bit I've seen that's shut off is the DreamWorks area. Can't get
Yeah,
into
but that's
that.
because it's kids themed and this obviously isn't really a kids event. However, there's a lot of children that I've seen.
Yeah. Definitely.
Young kids. Like I would not have coped with that at that age.
My mum would have brought me to Santa. She started
Wow.
in horror movies very early, so. But yeah, there are some very, very young children. But if they can handle it, then why not?
Oh yeah, fair play.
But we're going to go through a few scare zones now.
What are we waiting for?
Oh, we'll go through one there.
Oh, never
No.
mind. It's a fossil one.
No, yeah, there's a few Scout ones we've not been through yet, so we're going to check them out. And then we'll probably head into the Harry Potter bit, see what it's like tonight, and see what Gringotts is saying, see what the dragon's saying.
It was 25 minutes at the end of the Slaughter Cinema queue when I checked it for Gringotts.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But we'll see when we get around it.
You're leading the way.
You good?
A little bit. Serves me right for not paying attention. We were saying earlier that we feel this trip compared to the last time we were here on everything. Like Universal seems to have amped up all their like fog effects, like their water and stuff, like see on Spider-Man when you get splashed. Everything seems to be like so much more extreme. It's great because I think like going through that is really atmospheric.
And then you can't really see the scare actors. It's
Yeah,
like normal people
exactly.
just walking on and turn around
and then
get
they
you.
just like get you in.
It's great.
It's great. I love it.
Famous bells die in instead of drive in. Very clever.
All of them are here to unlock those screens that you're hiding. What sort of my queen shall unlock a fear even you yourself did not know you had?
Oh, there's so many of them. Hi.
Listen to my voice. Draw yourselves in. Face the fears that are lurking in the fall. All of them flow from the darkest corners of your mind. Oh, listen. You can hear the screams and cries of the tortured soul.
Let your fears unwind. Your psyche is mine to bind. With a whisper I will find where the sweet thoughts reside. Let me inside your fragile mind. Let me inside your fragile mind. Let me inside your fragile mind.
So this is for the schedule in front of the park. Let's get people with chainsaws chased around. Let's just went, but we're going to look back through Torture Fair and Bloomhouse before we get to Gringotts. We've stopped off at the Insidious booth now. They've got the last key red velvet cake pop that we want to try, so head the subway now. Look at it.
This is the red velvet cake pop. Mike's gonna go for first try. It's a very good. Lovely.
Very yummy. Tastes like icing.
Like icing.
Yeah, going off icing.
Let's Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So that was Torture Fair again. We're heading into Blumhouse Take 2. We're heading into Diagon Alley! Yay! I think the card machine maybe ruins the aesthetic a little bit.
So we've been to Diagon Alley, had a refresh, had a lovely butterbeer ice cream. The soft serve here is,
So good.
I would say it's even better than a drink.
Yeah. Or
So-
the drink we've had previously, I think we had, did we have the frozen one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it the frozen one? Or was it the general one? I can't remember, whichever one it was. The ice cream, so good. I think it's like butterscotchy, but it's like really custardy flavouring. That's kind of what I think of it. Yes, we are.
We said we were not going to do any more houses after Sort of Cinema, but we've got one left in the tank.
Yes.
So we're going to do Triplets of Terror. We're going to queue for that. It was posted at a 25-minute wait.
So we'll see.
We shall see. And are we ending on a high note? Or
We weren't sold on this one when the list came out.
yeah,
so
the picture was very AI generated, so
our opinion is that they were planning to have 5 Nights at Freddy's. And whatever happened with that fell through and they had to kind of pivot, and this is kind of their alternative.
Yeah.
That's our speculation.
So we'll see if it's actually any good.
So again, we're telling slight fibs. We were on our way out and saw that Monstrous was at 15 minutes, so we thought, why not? We'll do it and just have that, and then we will be leaving at that point. So it means there's only 2 houses that we won't have done, which is Insidious and Goblin Feast.
Yeah.
So I think the completionists and us, it was too, well, not that we've completed it, but what, 7 out of 9 is it? I think that's not bad going. Not bad going for one night on just the standard queues.
Yeah. Odd scare zones.
Yes, we have indeed.
We went to Diagon Alley and got ourselves some food as well. So all in all, I think we've done really well for time. So.
Oh, I think we've definitely made use of the time well.
And if we'd stayed to the end, we could have got everything done. But
we're feeling rather sleepy and a bit sore.
And we kept our tomorrow, so.
We do indeed. Hello from future us. So we're looking probably a little bit more refreshed than we were in the previous clip.
Yeah, the last time you would have seen us was at Halloween Horror Nights.
City Walk, just leaving.
So we got out of the last house and it was about 12:30, so we just basically came back to the room and crashed out.
Yeah.
Trying to get some sleep in.
It was 1 o'clock by the time that we were back here.
I think doing the early entry at Universal, then doing the Horror Nights, it's a long day.
Even with a little bit of a gap in the middle.
Yeah.
It was a long day. But yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah, so a recap on Halloween Horror Nights. I think both of us really enjoyed it this time.
He says this time because last time I went, I was in a lot of pain with my feet, which, touch wood, I've not really had that this time round, which has been great. But it made for a bit of a miserable experience last. Well, not a miserable, it was still good, but not as enjoyable as last night was.
I think when you have to queue for the houses, if you're on your feet the whole night and you're having pain, and it's not enjoyable.
No.
So, but this time was good. We did 8 out of 10 houses. We only missed 2 of them.
Yeah.
Which was
Insidious.
Goblin's Feast and Insidious.
Yep.
Yeah. But in terms of the other 8, I thought all of them were actually really good.
I thought
I think
so
there's
too.
only 1 or 2 that had, a few bits would be like, they were just okay.
Yeah.
But I think all the way around we had good run-throughs of most of the houses.
Yeah.
Especially Monsters, which was one of the ones that we were really looking forward to. We got a really good run through of that. And Sort of Cinema as well. So
yeah, Slaughter Cinema was really good fun.
Yeah.
It was like silly, scary, fun.
Yeah.
Which, it was good. I think it was embracing like being kind of crappy horror films, if you like.
The
and
B-movie horror movies. Yeah, the slasher movies.
Yeah.
A couple of highlights in there were the Killer Kringles, one was based off of Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, and then there's one that was a giant shark and they had a giant animatronic come out at you.
Yeah.
Which was
about like that much off you at one point.
Right, if you can do that, then...
And then the stripper mummies as well. Stripper mummies need an honourable mention, that was hilarious.
Yeah. But you do wonder if you can do an animatronic like that for a house, then why not bring back Jaws?
Well, that's true.
Bring back Jaws.
There was a lot of animatronic use across all of the houses. There were some that were puppets.
Yeah.
Because it was obviously people that were operating them, but there was a lot of animatronics
Yeah,
too.
a good scare from when I was puppeting Slimer in Ghostbusters. So
Yeah. Which you hadn't noticed,
No.
and then it was just as I went past, they actually jumped out just the people behind me. They were just like, whoa!
Because I thought it was
very
just
cool.
A statue of Slimer. But yeah, you saw that they had like a stomach.
It was like a sort of top bit, and then you could see it was like
that was really good.
someone underneath.
Yeah, but I think overall the event, it was busy, but
Yeah.
it was manageable. There was still another 2 hours. The shut at 2 a.m. I think. So there was still a couple of hours that we could have stayed, but
It was just a bit too much at that point.
Yeah, well,
we were just feeling it.
we still need to go to Universal today. So if we'd stayed till 2, we're going to be sleeping till 9, 10, and then by that time the morning's
It's a
gone.
bit of a waste.
Yeah, so we did the houses we wanted to do. The ones that we wanted to go and do going into it, for me, was Eternal Bloodlines. For you, was Quiet Place.
Yeah, and
then-
Ghostbusters too.
And Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it was kind of like a bonus if we got to see it. So we did 8 out of 10, which I think was very good. That's without
That's
using
just standby
Express.
lines, yeah.
And we got food. We got the walking taco, which is really nice. We got
Yes.
the red velvet cupcake on a stick.
Cake pop.
Cake pop.
Yeah.
Red velvet. Okay, not great. What else did we get? We also
Give it a
got a butterbeer ice cream.
Butterbeer ice cream, yeah. So we went in Stag Alley, which is super cool, having all the Death Eaters walking about. They were. I think it's an easy thing really for them to do, but I think it really adds to the atmosphere, and they were really interactive with people.
There's one that was, we were sitting down on a bench, and then there was a couple next to us, and the Death Eater actually sat next to her and was having a little chat.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And there was one I also offered my ice cream to, and she just kind of just kind of went. Obviously, you can't see their faces, but the kind of the body reaction, they kind of pointed at him was kind of as if like, who is this woman?
Yeah.
What is wrong with her?
Yeah, exactly. I often ask that question as well.
Shut
so, but yeah, it was a really, really good night.
Yes.
If we were here at Universal for longer, we'd have done 2 nights and got it all done.
Probably,
But we're excited to get back into our
Disney bubble
tonight.
Yes.
So, yeah. But that was HHN. And, thank you for watching.
Are we doing a ranking before we sign off?
The
What's your
ranking-
number one?
Number one for me was, it's a toss up between Bloodlines and Sort of Cinema, but for the fun factor of it, I'd go Sort of Cinema for me. Yeah, just the shark animatronic, going through the different areas. There's about at least 5 or 6 different movies that you went through, all having different, scare actors, different monsters to see.
It was cool, random posters as well. I noticed at the end for like other films, and then when you were in the queue, which we're in forever. But anyway, when you got closer, they had like a projection on the wall which had all these like
movie trailers,
and stuff. So I think I got one. If I put it in here, then it's the Undead Clowns or something like that. Which it was quite. I think that's cool that they've taken the time to do that part too. But yeah, in terms of my number one, it is difficult. I think I would maybe say. I'm agreeing with you in terms of Sort of Cinema was good fun and I really, really enjoyed it. But I do think Eternal Bloodlines was so good, and I think I came out of that being like, wow. Yeah. But yeah, honourable mentions to A Quiet Place, that was awesome.
Monstrous was very good.
Monstrous was good too, yeah. La Llorona was on it. That was cool. Again, really cool puppets and animatronics that they were using there.
You really enjoyed Ghostbusters as well?
Ghostbusters was so good. I thought it was good because it was good fun. It's a bit of more of a sort of friendly, probably a bit more accessible one because Ghostbusters is Ghostbusters. Yeah. But I think they did really well with adding in like the jump scares and things too. So I think it did make it like a horror house.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome. I would say my bottom one, as I kind of expected probably would be the case, was Triplets Terror.
Yeah,
I wasn't that bothered about Major Sweets either.
Major Sweets, both of them would be the bottom two. They're still good to walk through and they're good fun, but
compared to the others,
they weren't. Touch it. The only thing I'd say about Triplets was quite cool was when you went through it, the storyline of it was quite cool. So you go into the house where basically the triplets have murdered their family. Yeah. Then it goes into a sort of true crime podcast. Yeah. And then there's more kills, and then there's a point where you go outside and it's actually snowing. But that was quite a cool effect.
And it was raining when you first went in as well. And we were like, as if you don't get enough of this.
I know. But I thought that was quite cool.
But yeah, that was two of the houses that we went into anyway that had fake snow. So they were obviously enjoying that fact this year.
But yeah, overall, a great night.
Yes.
So I hope you enjoyed the footage. I hope you enjoyed the full day. You know, starting off at Islands of Adventure, going on Velocicoaster twice. Then we managed to do Hagrid's Spider-Man. A really, really amazing day.
Amazing day, busy day. Yeah. And we are going to head there again just now and tick off what we want to do before we head back to Disney. Yeah,
so you'll see that in next week's vlog.
You will indeed.
So thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching, and we will see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.